can you see out to the ocean?
Nothing at all!
The water is so rough I can't see any sails. Now the Turkish fleet is not protected in some harbor. The men are slowly drowning. No ship can survive the storm.
News, lads! The war is over! And those who have seen the grievous wrecking suffered on this part of the fleet.
I hope the God will set us all right.
I so thought that I know what an excellent commander he is! The Moor! I know his trumpet!
Let's meet him and receive him.
Here he comes!
Oh, my fair warrior!
My dear Othello.
It gives me great pleasure to see you here before me. Oh, my soul's joy! If after every tempest comes such calms, merry wind blows until have wakened
The
them.
heavens forbid, but that our loves and comforts should increase even as our days do grow.
Aiming to that sweet powers, it is too much joy. It stops me there, and this, the greatest discords me that ever our hearts shall make.
Oh, you're happy now. But I shall destroy your happiness, honest as I am.
Desdemona, you should be well desired in Morocco. I find great love amongst them. Good news, friends! Our wars are done!
Yes!
Really good, Iago. Go to the bay and disembark my coffers. Come, Desdemona. Once more we meet here in Morocco.
Come here. If you be brave, listen to me. The Lieutenant Cassio this night watches on the court of the guard. First, and I must tell you this, Desdemona is directly in love with him.
With him? What is not possible?
Quiet, quiet. Listen to me and let thy soul be instructed. Mark me with what violence she did first love them all. Her eye must be fed. What delight did she have to look upon the devil? Very nature will instruct her in it to compel it to some second choice.
I cannot believe that in her. She is full of most blessed condition.
The hell she is. The wine she drinks is made of grapes. Had she been blessed, she would have never loved them all. Watch you tonight for the command I laid upon you. Cassio knows you not. I shall not be far from you. Find some occasion to anger him, either by speaking too loud, or tainting his discipline, or from what other course you please.
Well,
He's rash, very sudden in anger. He may strike at you. Provoke him that he may.
I will do this. If I can bring it to any opportunity.
I promise I will. Meet me by the citadel. Farewell.
Farewell. Honesty, Iago.
Cassio, look you to the guard tonight. Let's teach ourselves that honorable stop, and let's not have the party gate too wide.
Iago hath direction of what to do. But notwithstanding, with my personal eye, I will look through.
Iago is most honest. Good night, Cassio. Tomorrow with the earliest, let me have speech with you.
Welcome, Iago. It's time for us to stand guard.
Not this hour, Lieutenant. It is not yet 10 of the clock. Our general has cast us thus early for the love of his Desdemona.
She is a most exquisite lady.
Oh, and when she speaks, is it not an alarm to love?
She is indeed perfection.
Yes, well, happiness to their bed. Now come, I have a stoop of wine, and without it, on a brace of a rocking gallant, who would fain have a measure to the health of Othello.
Not tonight, good Iago. I have very poor and unhappy brains for drinking.
Oh, he is our friend, but one cup, come. I'll drink it for you. What, man? This is a night for revels. The gallant desires it.
Where is he?
Why, here at the door. I pray you, call him in.
I'll do it, but I don't like it.
You wanna know how
excellent song.
He learned it at the American Sephardi Federation, where indeed they have a talent to celebrate. Drink ho! Ashkenazi cannot celebrate like Sephardi.
Oh my God, they've given me a lot to drink already.
Good faith. A little one, not past the pint, as I am a soldier.
Some more, ho! Lahal!
Is your Moroccan man so expert in his drinking? To the help of our general!
I am for it, Lieutenant.
Let us
And I'll
have
do
no
you
more.
justice.
Forgive us our sins. Gentlemen, let us look to our business. You must not think, gentlemen, that I am drunk. For this is my right hand, and this is my left. I am not drunk now, for I can stand well enough and speak well enough.
Excellent,
But
well.
very well then. You must not think then that I am drunk.
Well, how now, Rodrigo? I pray you ask the lieutenant to go.
You villain! You rascal!
What's the matter, Lieutenant?
To think that fool had been thrown to try and teach me a lesson! I'll show you.
Beat me.
Ah!
Nay, good Lieutenant, I pray you, hold your hand.
Away, I say! Go out to find you me! Hey, come on, sir! Help, masters! Hey, Rodrigo, sir! Come on, sir! The whole town shall rise! God's militant, oh! You shall be saved forever! Here's a good fortune here! Bring power!
On for your lives! What is the matter here, gentlemen? How did this all start? The next man who swings his sword must not care for his life. Honest Iago, speak. Who began this?
I do not know, friends all, but now, even now, in a quarter in terms, like a bride and groom divesting them for bed. But then and now, as if some planet of unwitted men, swords out, tilting at each other's breast, and opposition ready.
How comes, Cassio, you have forgot yourself?
I pray you pardon me, sir. I cannot speak.
Rodrigo, what is the matter?
Worthy Othello, I am hurt to danger. Your officer Iago can inform you while I spare speech, which something now offends me of all that I do know.
Now, by heaven, my blood begins my saber guide to rule, and if I want still to believe this song, the best of you shall take me back with you! Give me to the Hades for right begin! Who set it on? Iago, speak! Who began this?
My noble lord, touch me not so near. I had rather have this tongue cut from my mouth than to do any offense to Cassio. But men are all men, and the best sometimes forget. Though Cassio did some little wrong to Rodrigo, as men in rage strike those that wish them best.
I know, Iago. Thy love and honesty, that makes this matter making a like to Cassio. Cassio, I love thee, but never be an officer of mine anymore!
Othello,
Look, my gentle advice woke up.
what's the matter?
All is well, sweetie. Go back to bed. Rodrigo, for your hurts, myself will be your surgeon. Iago, look with care about the town and silence those of this vibe who are distracted.
What, are you hurt, Lieutenant?
Yes, but no doctor can help me. Reputation, reputation, reputation. I've lost my reputation. I've lost the immortal part of myself, and all that remains is bestial. A reputation, Iago. Reputation.
As I am an honest man, I thought you had received some bodily wound. There's more sense in that than reputation. I'll go to Othello again and he'll change his mind.
I remember massive things, but nothing distinctly. A quarrel, perhaps, but nothing wherefore.
No, you or any man living shall be drunk. I'll tell you what you shall do. The general's wife is now the general. You may say so in this respect. Go and confess yourself freely to her. Importune her help to put you in your place again. She's of so kind, so free, so apt, so blessed a disposition. She holds it a device of her goodness not to do more than she has requested.
You advise me well.
Oh, I do protest. It is sincerity of love and honest kindness.
I take it completely. And betimes in the morning I shall beseech the beautiful Desdemona to plead my case.
You're doing the right thing. Good night, Lieutenant.
Good night. Honest Iago.
I hate them all. And it is thought abroad that twixt my sheets he hath done my office. I know not if it be true, but I, for the mere suspicion of the time, will do it for surety. He holds me well, the better shall my purpose work on him. Now, Cassio is a proper man. Now, let's see. To gain his place, and to plume up my will in double knavery. How? Let's see. After some time, to abuse Othello's ear that he is too familiar with his wife. He hath a person, and is smooth disposed to be suspected, framed to make women false. The Moor is of a free and open nature, thinks men honest, but that seems so to be, and shall be as gently led by the nose as asses are. I have it. It is engendered. Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to the world's light. I hate the
Be assured, good Cassio, I will do all my abilities in your behalf.
Good madam, do I warrant it grieves my husband Iago as if the case were his.
Oh, that's an honest fellow. Do not doubt, Cassio, that I will have my lord and you again as friendly as you were.
My dear beautiful madam, whatever shall become of Cassio, he is never anything but your true servant.
I know it, and I thank you. You do love my lord Othello. You have known him long, and be you well assured that the only reason he is keeping away from you is only political.
Madam, here comes your lord.
Madam, I'll take my leave.
Why stay and hear me speak?
Madam, not now. I'm very ill at ease, and that will not have my case.
Well, do whatever you think best.
I like not that.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing, my lord, or if I know not what.
Was that Don Cassio who bought it for my wife?
Cassio, my lord? No, I cannot think it. That he should steal away so guilty-like, seeing you coming.
I do believe it was him.
How now, my lord? I've been talking with a suitor here, a man that languishes in your displeasure.
And who do you mean?
Your Lieutenant Cassio. Good my lord, if I have any grace or power to move you, his present reconciliation take. For if he be not one that truly loves you, then I have no judgment in an honest face. I prithee call him back.
Was that him just now?
Yes, and he hath left part of his grief with me. Good love, call him back.
Not now, sweet Desdemona, some other time.
But shalt be shortly.
The sooner, sweet for you.
Shalt be tonight at dinner.
No, not tonight.
Tomorrow supper then.
I should not dine at home. I meet with the captain at the souk.
Why then tomorrow night, or Tuesday morning, or Tuesday noon, or night, or Wednesday morning. I prithee name the time, but let it not exceed 3 days. In faith, he's very sorry.
I pray thee no more. Let him come when he will. I will deny thee nothing.
Shall I deny you? No. Farewell, my lord.
Farewell, Desdemona.
Amelia, come.
Excellent wretch! Perdition catch my soul. But I do love thee, and when I love thee not, Chaos has come again.
My noble lord,
What is it, Iago?
did Cassio have knowledge of your love when you wooed Desdemona?
Yes. Why do you ask?
For the satisfaction of my thought, no further harm.
What is in your thought, Iago?
I did not think he had been acquainted with her.
Oh, yes, and went between us very often.
Indeed.
Indeed, yes, indeed. Is there something wrong with that? Is he not honest?
Honest, my lord?
Honest, yes, honest.
My lord, for what I know.
What do you think, Iago?
Think, my lord.
Think, my lord, by heaven, here calls me! As if there were some monster he is thought too hideous to be shown. You do mean something. I heard you say, I like not that when Cassio bought it from my wife. Why did you not like? If you do love me, speak!
My noble lord, you know that I love you.
I know you do.
And for Cassio, I think it's safe to swear that he is honest.
I think so too.
Men should be what they seem, and those that are not should not seem like they are.
Certain men should be what they seem.
Why then, I think that Cassio is an honest man.
No, there is more in this. If you know me, tell me to us some of your...
My lord! Do not make me do that. I am bound in every act of honor, but I am not bound to that. I do beseech you, it was neither for your quiet, nor your good, nor my wisdom, manhood, or honesty to let you know my thoughts. Good reputation in both the man and the woman, dear my lord, is the immediate jewel of their soul.
By heaven, I know your thoughts!
You cannot! Even if my heart were in your hand. Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is that green-eyed monster that doth mock the winged beauty bar.
Oh, misery!
Good heaven, the souls of all my tribe defend from jealousy.
No, Iago. I see before a doubt. And when a doubt, prove. And on the prove, there is no more but this. Away at once with love or jealousy!
Therefore, as I am bound, receive it from me. I speak not yet of proof. Look to your wife. Observe her well with Cassio.
Do you really think so?
She lied to her father to marry you. And when she seemed to fear your looks, she loved you most.
That's right, she did.
For she's so young to put out such a seeming. To seal up her father's eyes as close as oak, why he thought it was witchcraft! But I am much to blame. I humbly do beseech your pardon for too much loving you. I see this hath little dashed your spirits.
Not at all, Iago. Not at all.
I hope you will consider that what I spoke comes from my love. But yet I see that you are moved.
Not at all, Iago. Not at all.
Should you do so, my lord, my word would fall into such vile success that my thoughts aimed not to act. Cassio is my worthy friend. But yet, my lord, I see you're moved.
Not at all, Iago. Not at all. But I still think that Desdemona is honest.
And long live she so. And long you live to think her so.
Farewell, farewell. Leave me, Iago. Let me know if you see anything more. Tell your wife to watch her closely. Leave me, Iago.
My lord, I take my leave.
Why did I marry? This honest man knows much more than he's telling me.
My noble lord, I would I might entreat your honor to scan this thing no further. Leave it to time. In the meantime, hold her free. I beseech your honor.
Fear not my government.
I once more take my leave.
These fellows of exceeding honesty knows all the qualities with the learned spirit of human dealings. Desdemona comes. If she be false, then heaven looks itself. I would not believe it.
How now, my dear Othello? Your dinner and the generous islanders by you invited to attend your presence.
I am to blame.
Why do you speak so faintly? Are you not well?
I have a pain in my forehead. Here.
Faith, that's with watching twill away again. Let me but bind it hard. Within this hour it will be well.
Do not kill Solito! Come!
Why, how now? What do you here alone?
Nothing. I have a thing for you.
A thing for me. Is it a common thing? To have a foolish wife.
Oh, is that all? What will you give me now for the same handkerchief?
What handkerchief?
What handkerchief? Why, that the Moor first gave to Desdemona, that which you so often did bid me steal.
You stole it from her.
No. She let it drop by negligence, and I, to the advantage being here, took it up. Look. Here it is.
Good girl. Give it to me.
What will you do with it? That you have been so earnest as to have me steal it.
Why? What is that to you?
Poor lady, she'll run mad when she sees it's missing.
Have use of it. Go. Leave me!
She's not faithful!
Why, how now, General? No more of that!
Be gone! You torture me with these thoughts. I swear it's better to be much abused than to do it a little.
Why, how now, my lord?
I had no idea she wasn't faithful. I slept well and was happy. I never saw Cassio's kisses on the lips. A man who's robbed and who doesn't miss was stolen is not robbed at all.
I'm sorry to hear this!
Herein, give me a proof that my guest demonized the whole. Give me proof that I can see.
It's come to this!
Give me proof that I can see. If not, your life is worthless.
Oh, my noble lord! Oh, heavens, oh, grace, forgive me! What, are you a man? Have you a soul of sense? God be with you, take my office. Oh, wretched fool! The one who always tells the truth! Oh, monstrous world! Take note, New York City. Be direct and honest is not safe. I thank you for this profit. From hence I shall never more try to help a friend when it hurts him so much to hear the truth.
No, stay! I should always be honest.
I should be wise. Honesty's a fool. It makes me lose my friends even when I'm trying to help them.
Now, by the word, I think this Simona is honest, and think she's not. I think you are honest, and think you are not. Oh, her face that was as pure as the snow is not as dirty as my own face. If there were robbed spires on knives, I would not injury.
I see, sir, that you are eaten up with passion. You would have proof?
Woods, no. I will have proof.
And may, but how? Are you going to hide and watch them kiss?
For death and damnation. Give me a living reason that she's disloyal. Give me proof that I can see.
I do not like the office, but as I've entered in this cause so far, I shall continue. My noble lord, I lay with Cassio lately, but being troubled with the raging tooth, I could not sleep. There are a kind of men so loose of soul that in their sleeps do mutter their affairs. One of this kind is Cassio, and in his sleep I heard him say,
Sweet Desdemona, let us be careful, let us hide our love.
Then, sir, did he gripe and wring my hand.
Oh, beautiful creature.
Then he kissed me hard, put his leg over my thigh, sighed, kissed me again, and then cried.
Cursed fate that gave thee to the moor.
Monstrous! Monstrous!
No, my lord, it was but a dream.
A dream that reveals the fact!
Yes, and may help to thicken proofs that now do demonstrate thinly.
I will tear her to pieces!
No, be wise. We saw nothing yet. She may still be honest. Tell me what's this. Have you not sometimes seen a handkerchief spotted with strawberries in your wife's hand?
I gave her such a handkerchief. It was my first gift.
Oh, my lord, I did not know that. For such a handkerchief, I'm sure I saw in the hands of Cassio.
Oh, man, the slave had 40,000 lives to live. One is too weak to fulfill my revenge. That you say is true. Welcome hatred and vengeance. Love get out of my heart. It is full of poisonous snakes. All love is gone. Blood! 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 I swear to God that I will revenge.
Do not rise yet. Witness here now that I, Iago, to give up the execution of my wit, heart, and hands to the wrong Othello's service, let him command.
I greet thy love. Within these 3 days, let me hear you say that Cassio's not alive.
Cassio is dead. 'Tis done at your request, but let her live.
Damn her. Damn her! From now on, Iago, you are my lieutenant.
I am your own, forever.
make my noble Othello suspect me, if he wasn't so free of jealousy.
Is he not jealous?
Who, he? I think the sun where he was born drew all such humors from him.
Oh, look, here he comes.
I will not leave his side till Cassio has his position back.
How are you, Desdemona?
Well, my good lord,
Give me your hand, Desdemona. This hand is moist, my lady.
it yet hath felt no age, nor known no sorrow.
It is a good hand, a frank one.
Indeed, if you say so, for 'twas that hand that gave away my heart.
A liberal hand. People used to give their hands when they married. But nowadays, people give each other their hand without their hearts.
I cannot speak of this.
You promised me something,
What promise, my lady?
the one about Cassio.
I am about to thou thanks me. Lend me thy handkerchief.
Here, my lord,
Not this one, the one which I gave you.
do not have it with me.
Do not?
No, sir,
That
indeed.
is a fault. An Egyptian gave that handkerchief to my mother. He was a charmer. To lose it, to give it away, will bring such a perdition as nothing else could match.
Is it possible? Then would to God that I had never seen it. Why do you speak so angrily and rash?
Let me see it.
I can, sir, but I will not now. This is a trick to put me out of my suit. I pray you, let Cassio be received again.
Desdemona, give me the handkerchief. My mind is gives.
Come on, you'll never be a more
Handkerchief.
sufficient man. A man that
Handkerchief.
from all his time has found it his good fortune on your love.
Handkerchief.
With you.
Away! Dio, e potevi scagliar tutti i mali della miseria, della vergogna. Far te nei baldi trofei trionfali, una maceria, una menzogna. E avrei portato la croce crudel d'angosce. Calma fronte
yourself but in patient list, for I will make Cassio tell his tale anew of where, how long ago, how often, and when he hath and is again to cope with your wife. Mark you his gesture, yet keep time in all. Hide yourself, that you may hear us. My lord, the handkerchief.
Oh, yeah.
How are you, Lieutenant?
The worse, sir, that you give me the addition whose want even kills me.
Oh, keep asking after Desdemona rather than shall be yours. Now, let us talk about your ex-girlfriend, Bianca.
Alas, poor thing. I never met a woman who loved a man so much.
The last poor rogue, I think she really does love you. Do you hear, Cassio? She says that you will marry her. Do you intend it?
Do you try it, Robin? Do you try it because you want?
I marry her. What? That whore. Prithee, bear some charity to myself. Do you not think I'm so desperate?
So. The winner's always got to laugh the last.
Rumor goes you shall marry her.
Prithee, say the truth.
If it is not true, you may call me a villain.
She is persuaded I will marry her out of her own love and flattery, not out of my promise.
God wants me to come closer. Now he begins the story.
She is here even now. She haunts me in every place. The other day I was speaking with certain Rockins, and the whore showed up. And by this hand, she falls her hand around my neck, and so hangs around me and weeps upon me, and so hails and pulls me. Ha ha! Ha ha! Well, I must get rid of her.
Why is it so?
She's a whore like all the others, stinking of cheap perfume.
By heaven, that is my handkerchief!
I should go, else she'll rail in the streets.
Will you have dinner there?
I intend so.
Well, go. Say no more.
I should have murdered him, Iago.
Did you perceive how he laughed at his vice?
Oh, Iago.
And the handkerchief?
Oh, Iago.
Yours by this hand. See how he prizes the foolish woman, your wife. She gave it to him, and he calls her a whore.
Oh, Iago, I've been kidding him for 9 years straight. A fine woman, a fair woman, a sweet woman.
Nay, that is not your way.
Let her be wrought and be then tonight, but she shall not live. My heart is turning to stone when I strike it. It hurts my hand. Oh, the world hath not met a sweeter creature.
Nay, you must forget that.
Hang her.
I, too gentle.
Give me poison, Iago, tonight.
Do it now with poison. Strangle her in her bed. The same bed that she contaminated with her sins.
Excellent, Iago. Your justice pleases me.
And for Cassio, let me take care of him. You shall hear no more from him by midnight.
Excellent, Iago.
Bien bajo Peñón, el Viraya Mata, te va para patrón, hombre Maranzata.
My mother had a maid called Barbara. She was in love, and he she loved proved mad and did forsake her. She had a song of Willow. An old thing 'twas, but it expressed her fortune, and she died singing it. That song tonight will not go from my mind. I have much to do but to hang my head all to one side and sing it, like poor Barbara. A poor soul sat sighing by a sycamore tree, singing all of green willow, her hand on her bosom, her head on her knee. Sing, willow, willow, willow. The fresh stream ran by her and murmured her moans. Sing, willow, willow, willow. The salt tears fell from her and softened her stones. Sing, willow, willow, willow.
It is the cause. It is the cause, my soul. Let me not name it to you, you chaste stars. It is the cause. Yet I not shed her blood, nor scar that whiter skin of hers than snow, and smooth as monumental alabaster. Yet she must die, else she betrayed more men. Put out the light, and then put out the light. Oh, thou balmy breath, thou should almost persuade justice to break a sword. One kiss, and that's the last. She wakes.
Who's there? Othello?
Yes.
Will you come to bed, my lord?
Have you prayed tonight, Desdemona?
Yes, my lord.
If you have any sins to confess, then do it now.
Alas, my lord, what do you mean by that?
Do it now and be brief. I will walk by. I will not kill your unprepared spirit. Heaven forfend. I will not kill thy soul.
You are talking of killing?
Yes, I do.
Have mercy on me.
Amen with all my heart.
If you say so, I hope you will not kill me. Why, I fear I know not, since guiltiness I know not, but yet I fear.
Think of your sins.
My only sin is to love you too much.
Yes, and that's why you have to die.
You're wrong to kill me for loving you. Some bloody passion shakes your very frame. What's the matter?
The handkerchief which I so lovingly gave you. You gave it to Cassio.
No! By my life and soul! Send for the man and ask him!
Sweet soul, don't lie you all your deathbed.
But heaven have mercy on me!
I say amen!
Have mercy on you too! I never did offend you in my life, never loved Cassio!
I saw my handkerchief. Oh, you perjured woman. You that is turning my heart into stone. I saw my handkerchief in his hand.
Found it then. I never gave it to him. Bring him here and let him confess the truth.
He had confessed
What, my lord?
that he has slept with you.
Slept with me? He will not say so.
No, his mouth has been stopped forever. Honest Iago had taken order for it.
My fear interprets. What, is he dead?
And all his hair's been live. My great revenge has eaten them all.
Alas! He is betrayed and I am undone!
You whore. You are crying for him in front of me.
Banish me, my lord, but kill me not!
That whore!
Kill me tomorrow and just let me live for tonight!
Nay, if you strive,
An hour, what will I say? What?
it's so late! Emilia. 1 minute! She comes to speak of Cassio's death.
I do beseech that I may speak with you, my lord. Terrible murder hath been done over here. Cassio, my lord, hath killed a young Venetian called Rodrigo.
Rodrigo's killed and Cassio's killed.
No, Cassio lives.
Cassio lives! The murder is out of tune. His sweet revenge grows harsh.
Falsely murdered.
Oh, that's what cry was that. That was my lady's voice.
Help! Help, ho! Sweet Desdemona, sweet mistress, speak! A guiltless death I die. Oh, who hath done this deed? Nobody. I did it to myself. Commend me to my kind Lord. Farewell.
She is a liar and going to burn in hell. It was I that killed her.
She was more than an angel and you a devil.
She wasn't faithful, it was the whore.
You murdered her and you are a devil.
She was false as water. She slept with Cassio 1,000 times. Ask thy husband Iago if you don't believe me.
My husband Iago.
Yes, your husband.
That she was unfaithful.
Yes, with Cassio.
My husband told you this.
An honest man he is.
My husband.
I say your husband. Don't
Don't you understand the word? I said thy husband, my friend, the honest Iago.
He lies to the heart.
Huh?
Go ahead, do your worst. Killing me won't send you to heaven. I'll make me known, though I lost 20 lives. Help! Help! Oh, help! The boy has killed my mistress! Murder! Murder!
What is the matter? What happened, General?
Oh, you've come, Iago. You have done well that men must lay their murders on your neck.
What is the matter?
Disprove this villain if you're man enough. The Moor says you told him his wife was unfaithful.
I told him what I thought, and no more than what he himself found to be apt and true.
But did you ever tell him his wife was unfaithful?
Mistress, I did.
You told a lie! An odious damn lie upon my soul! A lie, a wicked lie!
Oh, she was with Cassio.
She falls with Cassio. Did you say Cassio?
With Cassio, mistress. Go to, hold your tongue.
I will not hold my tongue. I am bound to speak my mistress whom I murdered in her bed.
Oh, monstrous act!
Villainy, villainy, I think about it, I smell it, and I'll kill myself for grief. Oh, villainy.
What are you mad? I won't get you home.
Good gentlemen, I must have leave to speak. Perchance, Iago, I never will go home.
Oh.
Nay, lay down and roar, for you have killed the sweetest innocent that ever lived.
Oh, she was found. But yet Iago knows that she did the act of shame 1,000 times with Cassio. I saw my handkerchief in his hand!
Oh, heaven, heavenly powers.
Come, hold your peace.
Oh, cry shame against me, but I will speak.
Be wise and get you home.
I will not.
What, your sword upon a
You
woman?
foolish Moor! That handkerchief you speak of, I found by fortune and to give it to my husband. He begged of me to steal it.
You villainous whore, you lie!
I do not, gentlemen! Villainy! Villainy!
The woman false, he hath killed his wife. Guards!
Lay me by my mistress' side. Willow, Willow, Willow. Or she was chaste. She loved thee, cruel Moor. So come my soul to bliss as I speak truth. So speaking as I think, I die.
I must forsake this villain.
If thou dost attempt it, it will cost you dear.
Behold, I have a weapon! A banner that did himself sustained upon a soldier's thigh. I have seen the day that with this good arm and this little sword, I have made my way through one pediments that 20 times to stop. Oh, great boast. Where should Othello go? Do not be afraid, though you see me weapon. Here is my journey's end. Here that was Othello. Here I am.
Where is that viper? Bring the villain forth.
If you are the devil, I cannot kill you!
I bleed, sir, but I'm not killed.
I am not sorry either. I want you to live, for in my sense it is happiness to die.
This villain hath part confessed his villainy did you, and he consent in Cassio's death.
Yes.
Dear General, I never gave you cause to hate me.
I know Cassio. And I beg for your pardon. Would you demand to this demi-devil why did he poison my soul and body?
Demand me nothing. What you know, you know. From this time forth, I shall never speak a word.
Oh, you villain! How can you, Cassio, buy the handkerchief that belonged to my wife?
I found it in my chamber. He himself confessed it, but that there he dropped now with some special purpose, wrought to his desire.
You must forsake this room and come with us. Your power and your command is taken off.
Subdue! A word or two before you go. I have done the state some service, and they know it. No more of that. I pray you in your letters, when you show these and the kikis relate, speak of me as I am. Nothing extenuate nor set down oath in malice. Then must you speak of one that loved not wisely but too well, of one not easily jealous, but being wrought, perplexed in the extreme, of one whose hand, like the base Indian, threw a pearl away richer than all his tribe, of one whose subdued eyes, albeit unused to the melting mood, drop tears as fast at the Arabian trees, their medicinable come. Set you down this, and say besides, that in Aleppo once, where a malignant and a turban Turk beat a Venetian and traduced the state. I took by the throat the circumcised dog and smote him thus. I kissed thee ere I killed thee. No way but this, killing myself to die upon a kiss.
coming to this performance of Othello, I would like to introduce you to wonderful performers. So, in the part of the piano, the one and only, Mr. Sean Cheng. And how the world of music is amazing, right? Sean is from Taiwan, and he's passionate about Jewish music in New York. In the part of Rodrigo and the Duke of Venice, Mr. Aaron Hernandez. In the part of Cassio, Mr. Ian Cooper. And I promise you this is true. I promise you. This outfit is what I was wearing on my bar mitzvah. I promise you. I was looking for, like a little bit authentic Moroccan costumes, and in New York just is not easy to find. And my mother made me remind that we still have that bag of costumes from my bar mitzvah, and actually the gray thing that I was wearing, it was what my dad wore on my bar mitzvah. So we must be grateful to Jewish mothers, to all mothers who always buy large sizes. Right? Thank you. In the part of Iago, Mr. Christopher Romero Wilson. What he was wearing at his bar mitzvah. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. So, in the part of Desdemona, the one and only Mrs. Elena Barone. Thank you so much. In the part of Emilia, Mrs. Amanda Villanova. Darbuka, you have no idea how hard it is to find a Darbuka player in New York. You have no idea. In Morocco, everybody is a Darbuka player. Before we learn how to read, we'll know how to play Darbuka. In the part of the Darbuka, my dear friend, Mr. Jack Thomas.
And in the part of Othello, Mr. David Cirillo.
I wanted to bring Othello to the Moroccan origin, and at the same time I wanted to showcase this Judeo-Arabic culture, this Jewish-Arabic culture, and the songs that I perform for you are actually, besides the Kaddish, are actually very famous songs of the Arabic repertoire, were written by Jewish composers, like Salim Halali. You know Salim Halali, I'm sure you know. Okay, and the king of Morocco, His Majesty Mohammed V, who during World War II, when all the European countries, and I'm from France, I can guarantee you, all the European countries, besides England of course, very likely gave away their Jews to Hitler in exchange of a promise of gold and army and everything, to His Majesty Mohammed V. You will give us your Jews. There were about 200,000 Jews at that time. And in exchange, we will give you gold, we will give you an army, we will give you railroad, we will give you transportation and everything. And His Majesty said this beautiful phrase: before you take one Jew, you will have to take me first. So God be with you. We love you. Thank you.